What are you up to? I'm just about to start the show, dude. Took you out. You pooed. You peed. Like, you should be done. You should be totally done. So I have no idea why you want attention. You should be sleeping. Took you out. Did everything. I fed you. So, how you guys doing? Me and Tony just having a little conversation here. Where today we're coming at you for home base. Peasant chat. 3rd of October, 2021. Got Tony on deck. Tony's been very good lately, so I decided to free him out of jail. He's on probation right now. If he gets stupid, he goes right back. And as he bites my finger, dude, unreal. So, yeah, here back at you live. I wasn't here last week. I was out on business, and then I went ahead and went to the track with Jake and his wife, and we saw Jeremiah Kemp there, Nixon Tarpia, Mike Chamberlain. Good time. I actually drove the GT500 there just to see how it would do on a long-ish drive, and actually performed phenomenal. I'm very happy. There's an issue with it, though, is now that there's proper fluid in the transmission, it transfers a lot more power. So street hits are not a thing. I'd love to do a street hit, but it'd have to be like in third gear, like the whole time. And I think it might dip into the fours, but not like before. But it went 430 before, 60 to 130. But now I think it'll just blaze tire. So it'd be interesting to see what it does on a track that hooks. See if it transfers some of the power more, gets into the 1-1s on the 60-foot. But it was a good time. So at the track, it was confirmed that Palm Beach International Raceway will be closing. Some guy was buying, there's a concession stands and stuff. There's like a pizza oven in the middle of Palm Beach International Raceway. Yeah, a literal pizza oven. Kind of hilarious. Motherfuckers just making pizzas. So, some guy was sitting there buying, the girls are really good looking at the track. Like the concession stand girls are pretty, they're good looking for like mud truck events. So, some guy's like, what are they going to do with all this aluminum bleachers? And she's like, I don't know. As you can tell, she's just annoyed, but has to kind of pay attention to the dude. I was like, what are you going to do with all these bleachers, all this aluminum? She's like, I don't know, scrap it. He goes, scrap it? Wow. Well, give them my number just in case they want to get rid of it. Yeah, okay, buddy. They want to just give you $10,000 to $20,000 of aluminum. Tony, you're going to go right back to fucking jail. Right back to jail if you don't shut the fuck up. Here we go. Outdoor says, Dakota is a beast. Hooked my tune right up. Okay, guys. Let's get something really clear. All the tunes Lund Racing sends are the same. I don't know how you guys need to get that through your head. If Dakota, Brandon, Junior, Senior, Nardi, anybody has a tune order, they all start with the same exact file. So the preference must be weird. Like, you must like having friends if you request me, if you request Dakota, if you request Brandon. You must be looking for something totally different than a tune. You're looking for a friendship. And get it through your heads, please. We're not in the business of making friends. We love you. We love your business. But if you request me, you're going to get the same exact tune Junior, Senior, Brandon, Dakota, Nardi, or Tyler can make. It's the same. We draw from the file. Okay, I got a Whipple F-150 2018 ID1050X's return style fuel system. Everyone gets the same startup tune. And if the data comes back clean, that tune's your final tune. Right? That's what I'm saying. So, yeah. Someone said FL2K is next weekend. Yes, I'll be attending FL2K. Got a room. Going to be there Saturday and some of Sunday. Look, I don't know what to expect, FL2K. I might try to make it Friday night up there. I got a bored little man. But at the end of the day, this is more like a fact-finding situation as opposed to, oh, I'm so excited to go. I don't know anything about FL2K. I'm really down on racing. I think racing fucking sucks right now because I just hate everything about the motorsports industry. I love how companies forgot about the EPA. Companies totally forgot about the EPA. They were just like, if it doesn't affect me, it doesn't fucking matter. And then all of a sudden, when they hit them, all of a sudden they're going to start popping off. I'm going to go, where the fuck were you when we were in the fight? Like, where were you when we were in the fight? People like PFI Speed getting popped, us getting popped, other companies getting popped. Where the fuck were you? Where the fuck were you the whole fucking time? You don't care. You're just out there racing and acting as if nothing is going to happen. Wait until the hammer comes down. And then when I see you crying, as a company, I can't believe they did this to the... I'm going to go, where was your energy back last year? Because this happened to us in February. Where was your energy? How come this hardcore energy and crying and pissing and moaning wasn't as hardcore until it affected you? Just like the corona bullshit, just like all that stuff. All these people, they're like, wait till the government comes after my shit. I'm going to kill them. And then you forget about it. You live your life until it affects you, and you ain't going to do fucking shit. I see all these badass motherfuckers that talk about guns all the time. Wait till they come after my shit. Shut up. Shut up. You will bow the fuck down because you're a bitch ass. You just like to pop off on Facebook. Motherfuckers that pop up on Facebook ain't doing shit. Gonna get your guns taken. You ain't doing fucking shit, pussy. Shut up with your dumb memes about being strapped and shit. Shut the fuck up. I love people that think they're fucking badasses. The dog's about to go to jail. That's what I mean, guys. I can't do a show. He's just like, oh my God, look at this. There we go. Maybe this will shut you up for a bit. Tony's going to get the Canelo, exactly. Everybody thinks and worries about it until it happens to them. Anyway, I'll say hi to the people here real quick, like I always try to do. The first people that comment, I try to just mention. Then we'll get going after it. 508 Josh, Tango, Wesley Stewart, Monty 540, Jason Friedberg, Robert, Kenny, Hunter Walker, Shark Marls, Matt DF, 98, PNW, Kenneth Phillips, Alex Alcazar, Kabi Coyote, Matt Long, JD Swag in the house, Robert Kenny already got, Matt D already got, You to Corrupt in the house, Mini Bike Madman, Hunter Walker, Kilometers, Matt Madi 50, Scott Andrews, Coyote, I'm in a Cult, and Angel Espinal, Cliff Elmore, and a whole bunch of other people decided to show up and say hi. In the scrolling text, I have a couple of questions that will pretty much already be answered by you guys, or asked, I'm sure. 4 Innovations is the only fuel system I recommend. I don't give fucking a shit about any other fuel system. 10 PSI is the most I recommend on pump gas. E85 is not pump gas. Anything that tests under E85 isn't E85. I have no idea how much power you're going to make. I have no idea how much power you're going to make. And spending $12,000 to $15,000 to build an NA car is the dumbest fucking shit ever. I saw a couple of guys at the track. This is a young kid shit. NA is young kid shit. And I think they're really bad with their money. They go, oh, NA is going to be fucking sick. And I'm like, how much do you have in the whole setup? And you can't drive it on the street. You can't drive your NA setup on the street. Drives like shit, drives like ass, has an exotic fuel, gets 1 mile a gallon. It's fucking dumb. It bucks and chop. It's dumb. And you're like, then you're looking at this car that you have a payment on. Yep. That you have a payment on, and you can't drive it on the street. That's right. You have full coverage because there's a lien on it. You have a license plate on it because there's a lien on it. You spend 12 to 15K with a firm, and all of a sudden, you can't drive that motherfucker on the street because you made it undrivable because of internet fame. You fucking dumb motherfucker. You are a dumb motherfucker. Alex coming in high power, exactly. Hey, Alex, watching from Australia. Western Australia, Adam J, where life is normal, or Eastern Australia, where everyone's losing their fucking mind? Wow, Australia is super fucked up. But if you look at the news from Australia about what's happening in the U.S., you can't go to a restaurant in New York City without a COVID passport. You can't go to a conference inside a building in Chicago. You can't go to public places without a vaccine passport in most Northeast states. So I'm sure that Australia looks at us and they go, you guys are equally as fucked up, except we're not rioting in the streets yet. What's up on those likes this morning? They're good. They're slightly over 50%, so things are okay until I say something. Have you seen the twin turbo Lund versus Tesla Plaid on the Baba Yaga Racing channel? No, but I mean, I'm sure we already know what a turbo Coyote can do versus a Plaid. An 1100 horse or so turbo Coyote on the hit is going to get beat by every electric car. But that, guys, that shows you how insanely badass a Plaid is. It requires a fully built motor, twin turbo, stupid Billy badass Coyote to keep up with a sedan that is electric. So that's what it requires. It's not absolutely gapping the ever living daylights out of it. The traction control system is so advanced. The car's heavy enough to grip. It's all-wheel drive. It's got tons of torque because it's electric, and it requires 1,100 horse Coyotes, and only after 140 miles an hour do they pass them. Do a dig run on the street. Go ahead. Do a dig run on the street. I dare you. Yeah, I bought JBA headers instead of American Racing headers. I regret it now. I told you guys. Going full bolt-on with a firm. Exactly. Full bolt-on with a firm. Nothing like the EPA going after such a small segment of the motor vehicles on the road by percentage of all vehicles. I bet modified performance vehicles is less than 1% of total road vehicles. Right. It's about control. We all know that. We all know what the deal is. We all know it's bullshit. We all know it's not settled science, because there's no such thing as settled science. If you're a scientist and you say, this is settled science, I'm telling you, you should get out of that field and go into a completely different field. You just don't like me talking. That's what it is. You just don't like me talking. I get it. I don't want to talk. You think I want to talk on a Sunday morning? Fuck no. Fuck no. Mike J trying to be funny. New York is firing a bunch of nurses who refuse to get the vaccine and replacing them with National Guard. Also, the nurses are not allowed to get unemployment. Look, you choose to stay in that state. Guys. Florida is free. Florida is free. No COVID passport. It's illegal. No mask mandate. It's illegal. The amount of people moving here is ridiculous. The amount of people flooding the state is retarded, but I know what's going to happen. Those people fall right back asleep with their bullshit. They fall right back asleep with complacency. They think life gets back to normal. Then when a Democratic candidate comes up for governor, they're going to go, I think we should have a more progressive stance on certain things, because you bring your New York bullshit. Who made all that happen? Who made California suck dick? Who made New York suck dick? Connecticut, Massachusetts, Michigan. Who made those states suck dick? You did. So if you start complaining about the states, come on, buddy, you got to go. You got to go. One more outburst, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. Who made those people get in power? Who made those people get in power? You stupid motherfuckers. Okay? Just like, okay, guys, this is great. Go to the, what is it? Mexico Racing League. Mexico Racing League's Brian Luna said probably the best line I've heard in a long time. Because this is how you guys think. And this is exactly about the automotive industry, the automotive performance and racing. This is exactly how you guys... Tony, stop.
In fuel. I like it.
So, let me see. Where is it? Where's the part where Brian Luna says, what do you mean my $3,000 turbo kit doesn't fit perfectly? What do you mean my $3,000 turbo kit doesn't come with instructions? That's perfect. I am telling you, Brian Luna nailed it with that comment. He goes, what do you mean that I have to kind of like make shit up as I go along? So let's shout out to Brian Luna, Mexico Racing League. This guy's installing a kit, whatever, and he finds out that the AC lines sent to the customer are for 15 to 17. And this is 18.
This side's ready though.
What do you mean this guy bought a turbo kit for $3,000 and everything doesn't fit like it's supposed to?
Oh, Brian Luna, I'm going to make that a sound clip.
This side's ready though.
What do you mean this guy bought a turbo kit for $3,000 and everything doesn't fit like it's supposed to?
That is you guys. That is 100% you guys. You guys made On 3 a thing because it's cheap.
Side ready though.
What do you mean this guy bought a turbo kit for 3 grand and everything doesn't fit like it's supposed to?
Well, apparently there was an issue with the people that manufacture these. This fits your car, your style,
Oh, really?
not a 2018 and above.
My car identifies as a Gen 3.
I don't care what motor you put in there, buddy. It's still a Gen 2 car.
Okay. That's not what its hormones say, but okay. What do you want to do?
We need to do this now while it's on this rack.
Or we can just tell them, hey, Kevin, you don't have AC no more, bro.
Where's your car?
He's a skinny guy. He won't notice, right?
Exactly. Hey, Kevin, you bought this kit. Kevin. Hey, Kevin, you wanted to be cheap, and then you took it to Aces, and Brian Luna's like, yeah, we have to make your shit work.
Sorry, Kevin. It wasn't my fault.
It's his birthday. I'll be like, happy birthday.
He said something at the end, too, about, like, instructions.
On 3 says, you ain't got no AC.
On 3 says, you ain't got no AC.
$3,500 turbo kit, bro. You get what you get. It's no instruction. We called them. They're like, there's no instruction. So good luck.
There you go. That's you guys. That's 100% you guys. Like, I love you. You guys make everything, happen. You're great customers. You're mostly fucking stupid. Because you go, what the fuck? It makes power, Alex. Then you buy an On 3 kit. Then you buy a budget turbo system. Then you buy Bobo injector someone drilled out with dentist drills. And you go, tune it. Here you go, tuner. It's got 1,000 cc's. It's got twin turbos. And it's got a fuel system. I should make 1,000. No problem. Why didn't I make 1,000? Oh, my knock sensors are pegged at 10? I don't know why. Ask Mexico Racing League. Hello, Mexico Racing League. Did you install my shit fucked up? You mean your On 3 budget system, How come I'm not making 1,000? Do you know how many guys I see go budget with their brand new car? I'm saying they still have a lien on this motherfucker. They buy a budget kit, budget fuel system, budget injectors. Then the car becomes a fucking nightmare. Like an absolute nightmare. Then they sell the car. And they have the fucking balls to ask for like $20,000 more for that car. Because it might have made 1,000 or 900, but then everything's constantly loose. No AC, no instructions. Everything's hitting. People have literally had to... Guys, have you seen some of the routing certain turbo manufacturers are taking to go around the steering shaft? They take some of the piping and make it a quarter of the size. They literally dimple the whole pipe and make that primary super skinny. Super skinny. But I want 1,000 horsepower daily, says Jason Friedberg. Guys, you are fucking stupid. A perfect daily makes about 600 to 650 on pump gas. That's a good daily. A daily has coffee stained cup holders, change under the radio, a bunch of dumb paper on the door pocket. It's a daily. It's not super clean all the time because it's a daily. But you stupid motherfuckers want to head into your refinery jobs with a 1,000 horsepower Mustang in the 1,000 horsepower setting, driving to Shell, whatever, Exxon, whatever. You guys want to drive around on 1,000 horsepower all the time. And you wonder why your cars suck. And then you have the absolute nerve and balls to say Mustangs suck. I've seen women that have there's a woman at my gym that has a 2014 black performance package Mustang GT automatic with the Brembo wheels, stock style tires, looking like a 4x4 because she has never modded it. Wouldn't you know it? That thing sounds mint. Keeps it clean. Tires and wheels are clean. Armor all up. Shiny black paint. Bit hasn't done nothing to it. Thing just drives. Probably has over 100,000 miles on it. She drives it every day here in Florida. Perfect daily. Probably put a little catback exhaust and that's it. You guys take that beautiful car and put a On 3 twin turbo kit, a Bill Dillity Bobbity, whatever the fuck, fuel system. Oh, it's a Steve, like the guy's name or something, and you're like, blah, 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 fuel system. It has 465, so it's essentially the same thing as a Ford Innovations fuel system, except for the controller, except for the lines, except for the rail, except for the regulator, except for everything. Oh, man, I'm driving around and it smells like fire back there. You know what doesn't smell like fire? A bone stock car. You know what doesn't have issues with false knock? A bone stock car. But Alex, this is our hobby. This is what we do, bro. No, I don't do that. None of my cars are boboed up. None of my cars are boboed up with dumb shit. They're fucking pretty straightforward. They all drive. They're all registered. They all move under their own power. And the one I drive the most is the white car who just got a Ben Calamer Stage 2 trans and a clutch. And I fell in love with that car all over again. Yes, it's down a cylinder, but I don't care. I don't need to have it. Oh, I got to have it run at all 8. Fuck that. Just drive it. It fucking rolls out. Beat a couple of cars yesterday. I went down to Miami and back just to put miles on that clutch. Boy, that's a whole bunch of fun. That car had about 700 wheel. Fucking awesome. And you guys are out there with your dumb shit, dumb theories, and are making people like us try to make it work. Well, can you just desensitize the knock sensors? Well, what about the fact that it might be real knock? I don't care. I just got a gap pools. I got a race tonight. I bet money. I'm a grudge racer. You're a grudge racer with an on-3 kit, you stupid motherfucker? Gotcha. Is she a blonde, though? She is a blonde, you don't say 5-0. Blonde, jacked, probably 42 years old. Bro, she's hot. That's me working an OT at a refinery right now. I don't buy on-3 junk or make 1,000 horsepower. Smart man. I don't know, but these ESS superchargers you talk about look appealing. I was ready to go Whipple, but saving 5,000 sounds nice. 600 horsepower is. Look, everything I've seen about the ESS kits tells me it's a legit kit, but it's exactly like a Vortec and a Paxton in terms of power delivery, in terms of tuning. I literally use the same tune. There is no reason to use a different tune. Now, what can the kit make for ultimate power? What I'd love to do is get pulley sizes, because we all know on Vortec and Paxtons, 3.8 is the base kit. 3.6 is 10 to 11 PSI. 3.45, 3.3 is E85 only, because that's 12, 13, 14 PSI. And 2.9 is if you want to blow it up. A 2.9 pulley on a Vortec is if you want to blow it up. Or what do you call it? A torque booster, the dumbest fucking thing ever invented on a centrifugal. Or you get the fuel system named after an animal and you put it together in one piece at a time. And like Johnny Cash, anything but for facepalm, exactly. Watch this same slippery slope happen with the Terminator guys 10 years ago. There's a fine line you cross that takes random driving fun out of the car. Cycled to Coyotes now. Customer, what do you mean I have to get rid of my new headers and Corsa Extremes to put on this turbo kit? Can't you make it work? I love the guys that do Cobra Jet stuff. Okay, let's say you went full bolt on, all the bullshit, and you put a Cobra Jet intake on it. And you're like, I want to keep my Cobra Jet, but I want to Paxton supercharge it. Why? Oh, because I want to be different, and I don't want to waste. We don't waste a stock manifold or an 18 manifold locked out IMRC on a Gen 2 stock throttle body will make similar power as a Cobra Jet twin bore throttle body. Oh, no. Yeah, you're trying to get me right there. You're such a liar. We all know CJ is King Daddy. Let me ask you a question, fuckface. Are you looking to go E85? Oh, no. I'm going to do 47s. I can't afford injectors right now. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It's blow through. It doesn't matter. If anything, you'll get more torque down low and actually enjoy the vehicle with an 18 manifold. Yeah, okay. I've seen your videos, Alec. You said CJ is King Daddy, so good try, but I want you to tune it with the CJ. Unreal. Dog the bounty hunter on the case as why cheap Mustangs build suck. Thanks for the rant, people. Alex, need a reminder. Look, the worst part about this industry, is when someone buys their own parts, they are all cheap as shit. Drop it off at a shop and expect magic. well, the install shouldn't be more than 10 hours. Well, we have to pretty much fab everything up all over again because nothing fits like it should. The labor to wire in your fuel system and to adjust your turbo kit is good. So let me ask you a question, guys. If a shop actually billed you for the hours worked on the car, you would probably second guess buying cheap shit. So let's say you buy a Bobo turbo kit that is super cheap. Install time on that turbo kit ends up being twice as long as a Aldo, Hellion, Manuel, BL Fab, Hellion, who the hell is Armageddon / Paramount, whatever. Twice as long because of unforeseen issues. Now that car is taken up a rack. Now it has to get down from the rack, pushed out of the way so another car can come in. And you're going, wait a minute, why is my car on the rack? Sir, we have to pull it off the rack. We have to like refab a bunch of shit. We have to buy a bunch of shit. We have to fab up AC lines. Are you willing to pay that? No. You know what shops do? They heavily discount the labor because they're like, if I have to charge this guy labor, it's the exact same amount as the turbo kit. If your $3,500 turbo kit has a ton of issues going in, are you willing to pay $3,500 to put it in with fab work, hours, labor, da-da-da-da-da-da? No. So the shop goes, fuck, I can't charge this dude $3,500. I got to charge him maybe $1,500 to $1,800. They lose money on that. So guys, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. And I know how you guys go, well, it shouldn't fucking matter. It should fucking matter. If they're a good enough shop, they should be able to do it. No. That's not their job to fix your fuck up and your stupid decision making. It's just not. You guys fuck over shops so much. That's why shops are going away. You look for the cheapest guy to install the stuff, the cheapest kit, the cheapest injector, the cheapest tuning. Yeah, we're not the cheapest. We're the best. So if you go, well, I can save $100 here. Like, would you do that with food? But actually, that's a bad question because some of you motherfuckers shop at Aldi. Some of you motherfuckers shop at Winn-Dixie. Some of you motherfuckers shop at Walmart and go, this steak is just as good. Some guy in the back has a bunch of red dye. Yep, it's 3 weeks old. Let me just pound this red dye back in. Honey, look at how red this steak is. You think we could grill it up today? Let's get some peppers. Get some peppers and grill up this beautiful red steak. And you're fucking put that sucker on and you're like, oh man, my stomach. It must have been something else, not the $2 steak. Dumbass. Stupid ass motherfuckers, bro. Alex, I budget build my 350 on a budget. Whipple, 4 Innovations, Cook, Mantic clutches, and Magnum XL. My budget build. Yeah, exactly. He got built by HPJ. All the good shit. So no issues. That's why his car just drives. You don't hear about any stupid shit. His car just drives. I support my local Donner shop, says Shark Malls. My daddy always told me, you pay for what you get. Alex, should I install the BAP in my car to see if that fixes the low pressure issue? It shouldn't have to. You have a Deechworks 400, Eliza's. Deechworks 400. Now, that'll at least, if you put a BAP on it, Eliza, and the pressure comes back, you got a lazy pump. Now, if you bought this brand new from Deechworks and it's lazy, because you should not need a BAP on a Deechworks 400 pump, like at all. But if it fixes the issue, I would be calling Deechworks right now. Be like, yo, your pump needs a BAP. It's no good. It's no better than a stock pump. So I get your money back. Fuck it. Oh, it's electronic. It's different. It's no warranty. Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm broke, bro. Race car budget, says Matt D. Always get the meat from Publix or Fresh Market. These motherfuckers buy meat from Walmart. Hell no. It's just as good. It's just as good. Look at the marbling, honey. Honey, look at the marbling on this fucking thing. It's pretty fucking, oh my God. Who would have known Walmart has awesome steaks? Then you shit your asshole. It looks like a sock turned inside out. It's stupid. I mean, what the fuck's wrong with people? Digestive enzyme supplements. And I can eat anything. Go for it, buddy. Eat a can. Eat a Coca-Cola can. See how that goes. Shout out to Circle D. Thought I might be having a problem with my converter. I sent it in and they said brand new unit as soon as they got mine. 0 questions asked. That's how you do it. What I love about Circle D is this. Let's say you go NA. I have a 6F converter in the red car. If I was to go blower, I would say, hey guys, I'm going to go with a Vortec centrifugal. It's got 373s. The car weighs 3,600 pounds. It makes about 750 to 800 wheel. You send in the converter, they will rework it and give you the proper unit for minimal cost. You don't pay $12, $13, $15, $17, $2,000. You pay a minimal cost, reasonable, and they restall your converter for the proper application. Shout out to Circle D. That's the only one I recommend. I understand you guys. What do you think about this one? What do you think about that one? I got this one. Circle motherfucking D. Period. Alex, what stupid thing can I ask my tuner? I send that question to Nardi. I had my turbo kit on 3 times before I could make it work. I had my on 3 turbo kit. I had my turbo kit on 3 times. Get it? On 3 times. That's the name of. I get it. Now I understand why On 3 named the kit On 3. Because you have to put it on 3 times to make it work. No. It's on 3, like 1, 2, 3. Actually, no. You got to put it on 3 times to make it work. Very good joke. I like that very much. The shop is telling you something. The shop is telling it's something. The shop is telling it's something. What's your thoughts? I don't even know what that means. That's not English. August Corum has been a member for 4 months. He goes, I just ordered a low-key kit for my 19 GT, so it's stock throttle body TVS. Will I be okay on the stock throttle body on pump gas for upgrade to the BB? You'll be okay on the stock throttle body. You'll be okay on the stock throttle body. Why did you order a low-key kit? What's your opinion on sideshows? They're stupid. Thank you very much. I'm semi-broke, says Jesus Perez, but I got my ESS kit the other day, and I must say, the quality's top-notch. Stuff was tediously packaged and wrapped. ESS, if ESS can make a low-budget quality kit, that could be, that will put a huge dent in all other blower manufacturers. We've all seen, he's chewing on a box. We've all seen how good a centrifugal supercharger can perform. It can go 8s, 7s, if geared properly. Get out of there. And if the ESS kit can hold up to some racing conditions, and they can make it affordable, and it has the ability to make enough power to blow your shit up. Because let's be honest, all a blower needs to be able to generate is about 900 wheel. 900 wheel is kind of like the sweet spot. Anything above and beyond that, guys, you're looking at turbos. Let's be honest. You're looking at turbos. With the GT500, honestly, if it wasn't a GT500, I'd be considering turbos. But it's a GT500, and to me, all GT500s should be blown. They should all have blower, PD blowers. Whether it be a Whipple, whether it be a Kinney Bell, whether it be a TVS, it should be blower, in my opinion, just to keep the pedigree, just to keep it, kosher. Anything over 900 wheel, you got to build your motor and you got to put turbos in it. Let's be honest, because that's usually the next step. So if ESS starts making super legit superchargers that are budget friendly, big dent to Whipple, big dent to TVS's, VMP, big dent to Roush, huge dent, and they'll have a massive potential customer base. Because if you bring how much is a kit? $6,000 to $7,000 or $6,000, which is similar to a Peasant and Vortec, let's be honest. But if the quality is better and tunability is better, it's going to be very, very desirable. Having a Paxton with a Cobra Jet bad, it's kind of dumb. It's not bad. It's just kind of dumb. The only reason I say that is because the throttle body electronics, that little side case, sometimes that little where the electronics is, it can leak air out of there. If it pressurizes the throttle body, it can leak air out of there, whereas the stock throttle body is a little better, more robust. At least we know Tony is a heterosexual. He loves mouth on boxes. Heyo. Can't read if I never learned to read. Got it. On 3 is only 20 minutes from my house. They are very known around here for these wastegates and blow-off valves for custom kits. Got it. Okay, got it. That's how I felt. Well, I don't know why Buzzy talks at some weird shit. I know you said towing with a blower on F-150 is stupid. Would a centrifugal be better towing, or is it pretty much turbo or no-go? I think turbo is better. Apologize. A centrifugal is better because you're not generating the same amount of boost at that RPM. Whereas a Whipple or a TVS, you can probably make 10 PSI at 3,500 RPM towing something heavy enough. It just lugs it down, and then that load versus spark, and the rods are not going to love it. The centrifugal is only spinning as fast as the RPM, and it's basically a belt-driven turbo. So it only really starts to make big boy power above 4,500 to 5,000 RPMs. So I think it's okay. I think a centrifugal is slightly better to tow on than a positive displacement unit. A high boost, that's the thing. High boost, if you have an 8 PSI pulley or 9 PSI pulley, you're probably okay. But I know you guys are going to drive around on 12, 13 PSI on a Whipple and still want to tow your boat. And that's probably not a good look. On pump gas even. I mean, it's just a recipe for disaster in my opinion. Elijah says, the shop is telling me it's something else. What's your thoughts? What the fuck else could it be? What the fuck else could it be, Elijah's? You're losing fuel pressure. Again, you're losing fuel pressure. So what else could cause you to... Ask the shop. My tuner is telling me I'm losing pressure. Show them the screenshot I sent you. My tuner it's telling me I'm losing fuel pressure. Ask the shop what can cause a loss of fuel pressure. It ain't that fucking hard. It ain't that fucking hard. $5,500 for an ESS G3 kit. I think we looked this up already. ESS G3 kit. Mustang ESS G3 tuner kit, wholesale direct ESS tuning, uncompromised performance. Let's look at it again. Let's see. Let's analyze this. Okay, now this is a tuner kit, guys. This does not come with injectors or tuning. So you're gonna add $1,100 or so, or let's say $900 to $1,000 with injectors. So $5,495, a G3 with high pulley diameter. Oh, look at that. So there you go. This tells you your pulley sizes. Now I don't have to fucking guess anymore. Let's get after it. 12 PSI, impeller. I want the badass bitch, right? Okay. Add to cart. So $5,845. So we're gonna go to beefcakeracing.com. No. God, why the hell did I choose that? So we're gonna go to Beefcake Racing. We're gonna shop. We're gonna look for a 18 to 21 Mustang S550. We're gonna look for Supercharger, right? What is it? Supercharging turbo accessories, lights, nitrous intake, exhaust, bestsellers. Bestsellers is probably a Peasant kit. Doesn't say. So we got to populate that Beefcake. Got to get that going. Superchargers. Here we go. So there's like a Beefcake special. The Vortec V7 tuner kit. Okay, so we got States Pro Charger. So Pro Charger $6,900. I just want to click on something that's similarly priced, like a Peasant kit. Let me see. Edelbrock. Let's just type in Peasant. Special. Let me see. Is there a Beefcake special Peasant? Beefcake special Peasant Supercharger kit, 800 horsepower. Ta-da! Here you go. Okay, so satin IDs included, Vortec BAP included. Okay, so this is a great comparison. Bam, $5,845 for an ESS kit, no injectors, no tuning. Peasant kit, $6,460. Guys, it's not that budget friendly. It's about the same. So a Peasant 2200, we know it can make big boy power. So what is not included is tuning. So guys, an ESS supercharger without injectors is the exact same or very similarly priced to a Beefcake Peasant special. So guys, I love you. You got to look at the whole picture. And this is, I didn't even do my research until today because I didn't care. Right there. Where are you saving money? Where are you saving money? Now, If you just want to buy the ESS kit because you feel it's mounted better in a better location, or you just want something special or different, that's okay. Do not tell me, again, you saw what I just did there. Do not tell me it's budget friendly, because the Beefcake Special with one of the better injectors out there, ID 1050Xs, is 6,400 bucks versus 5,800 bucks. Literally, you're getting injectors for $600. So it is not budget. So I don't know what budget you guys are talking about. I towed once with my truck that had a Sentry blower and it wasn't that great. Got it. Headed to the car show. Happy Sunday, fun day, Alex. Catch you later. Says Shark Marls. Click the Whipple. I don't want to click the Whipple. Why would I want to click the Whipple? Why would I want to click the Whipple? It's probably $10,000. Like, the Whipple's like big boy money, right? Let me see. Whipple Supercharger Mustang. Beefcake. Okay, the Beefcake Whipple Special, 7,300 bucks. So yeah, 70, and that's a stock throttle body, I think. Yeah, the Beefcake Special Whipple kit is 7,300 bucks. So guys, when it comes to budget, ESS isn't any cheaper than a Paxton Beefcake kit. Just saying. Just showing a thumbs up. Thank you, Joseph Alvarado, or Jose, or Joseph, whatever. Is the RST dual clutch? I saw my triple does chatter slightly. They all chatter. Look, every aftermarket clutch, guys, that is worth a damn chatters. We are into big boy territory, guys. If you're expecting an aftermarket clutch not to chatter slightly, you're in the wrong game. I want smooth activation. Put the stock clutch in it. But it slips and locks me out. Okay, there's the fucking trade-off. A little chatter driving. By the way, you can change that based on your driving habits. Or slip and lockout. Choose. I've shown them the email. They're thinking low fuel pressure sensor module or bad fuel filter. This is what's frustrating. Eli says, I'm sorry. As a tuner, I look at the log and I report back. I highly doubt it's a fuel filter. It's probably the fuel pump, right? If it's the sensor, you're going to start replacing sensors? Dude, put the BAP on it. See if the BAP brings pressure back. If the BAP brings pressure back, it's the fuel pump. It's very easy to do. BK Special is good. I think I saw some come in with 4 system for under $8,000. Exactly. That's more comparable to the game kit, Alex. Got it. I've shown them the email. Got it. Cause Whipple or Life. Yeah, okay, whatever. Look, I'm not a nut riding fuck for Whipple. Whipples are fine. But there are applications where I think you'd be crazy to go with Whipple. Okay? Like, there are applications that I don't think it's going to be any better, honestly. And I don't want to wait 30 weeks for shit. But I've seen guys with a Paxton with a 3.3, ass rape Whipple cars with comparable boost setups because the Paxton and the Vortec just keep making power. Okay? The Whipple's fine. It makes good power. But I'm not one of these psychopaths that go, oh, I'm in the Whipple army. Oh, look at me. You got that gang mentality. And I'm just looking at it from the outside. And I'm like, it does well. But it's no better than a TVS. It's no better than a Paxton. I don't play that huff and puffing, gang. I'm fucking gang. Start throwing fucking W signs. Whipples for fucking life. Shut up. You look fucking stupid. You're giving them free advertising for. You paid for a kit and advertise for free. What the fuck is wrong with you? You paid for a kit and advertise. You know why? Because people want to have the best and they want to say they have the best. If you repeat it many, many times, you'll convince yourself it's the best. I have the best. And then you go, well, I got beat by a Paxton car. How the fuck that happened? Hey, I got beat by an on-3 twin turbo car. How the fuck did that happen? That guy has had the kit on 3 times. So that motherfucker, that kit is like a third of the cost of your Whipple, right? So you're going to be like, I thought it was gang. I thought it was like Whipple for life. I thought it was like boop, boop, these guys make cool memes and shit, badass. And then you're getting fucking gapped by on-3 or Paxton cars. So look, it's all how you put it all together. There is no best. There's a best for you. Again, there is no best supercharger. That is like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. What's the best supercharger out there, Alex? All of them. You can make them all work. What's the best suspension company out there? All of them. You can make them all work. It's usually the end user that makes it all work, or the tuner, or the guy prepping the car to the track, not necessarily the power adder. I mean, it's crazy. Whipple equals more Insta followers. Exactly. You want to be gang. You want to be part of. You want to be in the crew. And then packs and cars are like, I don't have any Insta. I'm just going to gap the shit out of you on a roll. Miguel 50, Vortec packs and 8 to 10 PSI. Just drive, done. Exactly. Does anyone know if MST 2-steps are serviceable? My adjusting screws have crumbled away. Nope, looks like you need a new one. Bondo Bird's like, triggered, please, Bondo Bird. You work there. You work at Whipple. All right? So you know, you and I both know there are things you don't like. You and I both know if you would have had it your way, you'd be like, I don't like this, I don't like that. But you go, shh, let me just turn on the CNC machine and let it do its thing. But have you driven a Paxton car, Bondo Bird? Have you driven, been on 3 times turbo kit? Have you driven a 2650 TVS car with a 2.4 and a 15%? If you haven't, because I've driven everything. I've driven max effort Whipple cars. I've driven max effort turbo cars. I've driven max effort TVS cars. I've driven max effort Paxton. I've driven them all. So who has a better opinion about things as opposed to someone that just has driven one thing and says it's the best? Do you imagine fucking a Puerto Rican chick and you're like, Puerto Rican pussy's the best. I ain't even gonna fuck anybody else. Gang, Puerto Rico pussy. Puerto Rico pussy. Yeah, Puerto Rico pussy. That's what's up. Ese toto está bien mojado. Puerto Rico pussy. Yeah. Hashtag PR puss. Then you get sloppy toppy from a white chick. And you're like, oh, I had no idea. They should have sent a poet. They should have sent a poet. I've been fucking Puerto Rican toto my whole life. Shit. And then this gringa named Bethany gave me the sloppy toppy. She spit on my dick. Son. And then me vine bien rápido. Oh, shit. Gang. Shut up. We're the best. Gang. Shh. I'm not ignorant. Says, I love you. Bondo Bird's my boy. I love that dude. That dude gets it. You guys, they sent Tiffany to Alex. You guys know what I'm talking about. You've always been, oh, my girl's the best. You know, you're fucking this chick. Oh, Latinas are awesome. Then you slide into something totally different. You're like, oh my God. Honey, I lasted 2 pumps. 17 pumps and then I splat. Oh. When it comes to putties, it's 17 pumps and then I splicack. Where is it? Oh, I got to get this guy. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Can I? I got to get some of these sound clips up.
Lethal puppet wave shit. Let's get it. Pull up in the hoopty. Yeah, you know that's my booty. Real fat, golden, kinda looking like Amber Rose. And she like her them designer clothes. Real tight, show her camel toe. She scoop me up like papi vamonos. I be like, booty, where you wanna go? She be like, I really don't even know. As long as I get the bicho. Hey, my toto. I told that booty, say no more. It's 17 pumps and then adios. Booty real fat, got a lot of rolls. I can't even bend her over. She can't touch her toes. Booty puerca. Sucking bicho, she a booty puerca. Booty puerca. Sucking bicho, she a booty puerca. When it comes to booty.
Oh, I love you, Joselito. Got that. 17 pumps and then I splat. I'm sweating, bro. Then you get Starfish Brownbacks. Nice. Watch Real Teal this week. Nice to see World Tech. Yes, sir. We the best. Shout out to Tiffany. My Gen 3 Tix installs at idle. What do I do? We're talking booties, and you come with that bullshit. Get out of here. They don't call me the Minuteman for nothing, says Jared Wells. 17 pumps, and then I splack. I was just thinking of the puppet. Oh my God, I gotta take, dude, you are absolutely, you're out of control today, bro. You're out of control. You're just all over the place, bro. So yeah. S550 Dan, don't lock out IMRCs unless it's boost, causing issues. Just loses torque in mid-range. You're not wrong, says Colt 1080. He's right on the money. Bars. We use Vortex crazy for the money. $6,000 installed with a buddy that includes battle pump gear, injector, tune, fluid. Exactly. Look, I think the ESS kit is very good. I just don't think it's the cheapest kit out there when beefcake specials are 60 something $100, which is what an ESS kit would cost with the injectors. Now, install. Timothy Fush actually told me the install is legit. He goes, Alex, yo, this install is awesome. It was a lot easier. And I do understand the issue with the Vortex / Paxton mounting bracket. Like, they have redundant bolts that don't need to be there. The bracket kit is buzzy as all hell, and I understand Vortex and Paxton would say, no, they're not. No, they're not. They're fine. They're fine. Our tune doesn't knock. Right. My tune, the Lund's tune, is making it knock in between shifts. No, it's not the tune. Stop it. Someone says, how's the family? Someone said dating channel now. See, that's what you get on the dating channel. If you guys have never seen the dating channel, it's literally called That Dating Channel. And that's the bullshit we talk for an hour and a half. And it's a good time. And if you're not a member or a subscriber, go ahead and check it out for a bit. I have tons of videos up. And I think you'll love the Bumble Swipe segment and all that stuff. It's a good time. But we'll keep it car related on this channel. Wilson Combat says 410 gears ProCharge P1X is a big mistake. Yes. Look, if you have an auto or a manual, 410s are just way too much. Like, unless it's a Gen 3 manual. Again, a Gen 3 Tony. Dude, just, I don't know, he doesn't like me talking. So he's like, I'm just gonna, and he nibbles on this motherfucker hardcore because he just wants attention. But he's like a chick. So hashtag free Tony. Tony back in jail. Back in the joint. TDC is basically bro talk for an hour. It's a pain that the only gripe I have with it's changing pulleys and lining it up. Look, changing pulleys is a complete nightmare on Paxton / ProCharger, Paxton / Vortex kits. ProCharger has a better way of changing pulleys. I just don't love the mounting. ESS, I think, encompasses both. I think they have a slightly better bracket, and the pulley change is really easy on ESS kits based on just how it looks. So you might have an easier chance of swapping pulleys on an ESS kit. So if you want to say, I want Paxton Performance with, honestly, ESS and ProCharger are probably really similar. They mount on the driver's side. The pulleys are similar diameters. So, I don't know. It's kind of a wash, in my opinion. But if you just want to support a brand new company, I'm not against that at all. Free Tony. Tony's an habitual offender. Tony's that guy that goes to jail after getting caught dealing on the corner. The moment he gets out, he's looking for the plug to get him new shit. He's like, I need some work. I got the baby pot. I got the gasoline. I'm ready to cut this shit. So I need me a kilo. Boom, right back in jail. He does it to like an undercover cop. He's that guy. Tony will learn one day. Alex, are you putting nitrous on the red car just like your old YDBT video? I don't know yet. Right now it's getting a complete Steeda suspension. Toe arms, coilovers, rear drag springs, and I'm going to go out to the track and see if it makes a difference. The weather has been phenomenal, low 80s. It's been beautiful down here. This is the time of year we party. So I'm going to get to the track with it and see what it runs. It's been 11.2 at 121, the best it's ever run. So I'm going to go out there, see if the suspension made any difference. And then if it's still like an 11.2, 11.1, I can try an exotic fuel, like a nitro mixed, not M5, but like a nitro mixed E85, similar to what FTW purple used to be. So I can do that with like an 8 something stoic, and then it might go into the 10s, but I'd like to do it on pump E85. But if it requires a little extra, fuel mixture, I'll do that. But I've really decided on selling the car once it goes 10s NA. I need to free up some room, not money, I can swing it, but I need to free up some room. 5 cars. What's happening is I'm by myself, 100%. Mikey Chamberlain, shout out to him, does help with the installs and stuff, but I'm by myself in terms of maintaining the vehicle. So maintaining 5 cars is a pain in the ass by yourself, and no one's willing to help in terms of maintenance. So it's all me. So I'm starting to see that some cars are getting neglected, and I'm like, let me just let someone else enjoy it. Now, the red car to me is one of these cars that has had a history. It was a VMP development vehicle. It's been through hell and back. It's had a supercharger. Now it's NA. And I think once I get it cleaned up, running 10s NA, because that's my goal on a Gen 2, it matters, I can just sell it to someone, let them put a Vortec on it, and that bitch will run 9s like nothing. I would do it, but then what? Then I got to get axles, drive shaft. Then I'm back where I started with the same bullshit. Or maybe ESS would, no. Like, the only way I would keep that car is if I sold another car. You know what I mean? So it would be the red car and the blue car that would be up for sale after this racing season, because I need to just concentrate on the Fairmont. I want the Fairmont to be badass. You know what I mean? And the white car, after putting the clutch and trans in it again, I fell in love with the car all over again. It drives so freaking good. Barton Hybrid 3. Oof. I'll try to get some video today. That's the plan. Today, do the show, go to the gym, video on the white car. Just put Tony on your lap and some treats. No, bro. He just starts moving. He scratches the shit out of my arm. FTW purple. Oh man, FTW purple. Guys, you don't understand. The times are so good with this fuel. If you guys aren't aware, like, I know that the craze now is M5 and nitro, and everyone's freaking out. But then you burn up plugs. You burn up plugs all the time. You got to run a fuel system similar to a boosted fuel system. But I'm telling you, this fuel back in its day, it was just phenomenal. Like, back in its day, FTW fuel. And I don't know what happened. I know there was some drama, which I don't even want to get into because it's fucking dumb, but the logo was fucking cool. Just like everything was cool about this motherfucker, FTW was just legit. Like, FTW purple, the Honda guys had it for a while. Then the Mustang guys got the hold of it. And bro, to this day, I love you, whoever else is making fuel. To this day, there hasn't been a fuel that has caused so much buzz and controversy since FTW purple. What a cool fucking logo. Oh man. Is there a better logo out? Is there a bigger, better, like, that's a cool. And I know there's some drama, and I know there's some fuel drama and all this bullshit, but who cares? I don't give a fuck about that. Save that pussy for the next guy. How much is your Steeda suspension kit costing you? Honestly, it didn't cost me anything. Not because they gave me free shit. It's because Senior had it on his car, and he upgraded to Billy Badass Viking, and hooked me up. The toe arms and the control and the suspension was retail stuff, just whatever it cost. So the springs, the coilover. So what was free was the front struts and coilovers. The rear toe arms and springs were just whatever retail cost. I wasn't out there like, hey, give me stuff. I'm not that guy. The old Gene Gray days. That was fun to watch besides breaking stuff. That was sad to see. Your car rolled out with the TVS, and that raw colored Gen 3 was legendary. Don't know what he's talking about. Chris Miller was the one who's behind FTW. Okay, yeah, I don't care. I don't want to get into the politics of it because I'm sure there's hurt feelings. But since FTW went away, everyone's been trying to find the magic potion to make that shit come back. And it smelled phenomenal. 03 Sonic Blue says, hey, what cookie brand did you talk about previously? Wife was talking about sending some baked goods to a friend, and I can't think of the name. So you go to Oh My God Cookies. I went on my Instagram and on the YouTube page, and I promoted Oh My God Cookies because she was like, hey, do you think your fans would be interested in a promo code? I'm like, sure. So I just put it up there, and Oh My God Cookies LLC, ohmygodcookies.com. That's the place to go, and they have some look, guys, look. It's come on, stop it. This one's ridiculous. It's like salty. I'm literally salad. I'm a fat boy. This is like a s'mores, right? That's a marshmallow with Hershey's and shit. Twisted pretzel. This one's gonna be like discontinued, which is like orangey, lemony kind of thing. This is obviously a Reese's peanut butter cup. Nothing better. Nothing better. I like the name. Nothing better. This one is my favorite. It is the Espresso Cafe Bustelo chips, and it's literally tastes like espresso, like super badass coffee. Uncle Dave, wow, yeah, this is dumb. And we promoted it, and she did really well. She goes, oh my God, I'm going to be baking all weekend. And I was happy that I was able to help her out. But her husband, I think, watches my live stream. I think he goes under EPA, if I'm not mistaken. The color of the VMP Gen 3 was gray instead of the usual black. Yes. The second one that came out of the mold, I had the Gen 3, which ended up going to someone else. It was like a raw, cast, unfinished Gen 3, and it was kind of cool to have on the car. And now they've since developed a better porting program with Magnuson and other people. So, yeah, the newer Gen 3s, secret sauce, are a lot better. We need to find an abandoned warehouse full of FTW purple. Alex trying to make me fat. Dude, it's so good. She pumped out over 100 cookies yesterday. So it is EPA. EPA is the husband. You're a lucky dude. Not only does he have a fit wife, 2 kids. She works, she hustles, she does all this shit. She's good looking too on top of that. Good for you. Might have to get me some. Mini Back Madman. Dave, a.k.a. Blitz, blah, blah, blah. Duck, okay, whatever. I don't know what he's talking about. Dave, a.k.a. Built? I don't know what he's talking about. Smells like jelly beans. Yeah. Damn, I think I just gained 5 pounds with the s'mores one. It's really good. Perfect for us pot smokers. Oof, damn. Wait, a cold air intake Bustelo cookie? I'm in. Yes, I do have. I still haven't shown you guys that. I still haven't shown you that I've been driving around for 3 months on a Bustelo cold air intake on the red car. No time. Now that the weather's getting better, time. We'll see what the deal is. Dave, aka Blitz. So let me see what Dave said, aka Blitz. Why don't you like BMR? Oh yeah, and Colton 10R80 responded. Let me see. Where does it say that? Yeah, exactly. Fucked with my money. So try to fuck with my money. I don't rep anyone you've been affiliated with or nobody. Fuck you forever. Like forever. Like I'm one of those guys that says fuck you and it's forever. I don't say I'm not talking to you and then like 3 years later we're like boys again. No. If I say fuck you forever, it's literally I forget you exist, and that's how it is. I bought a dozen yesterday. Looking forward to them. Shit, I ordered some. She offered me some for free and I said no. If you're good at anything, you don't do it for free. And that's the great Joker line. But I wanted to support them. And I think a lot of people that have friends in the industry, like shops, you guys do that dumb shit where you're like, hey, can you hook me up? And you got to understand, when it's a small business trying to make something, you got to pay. And I paid full retail for those things. I didn't get any discounts. I said, nope, I don't want any free shit. This is why. I don't want to make it seem like I am being bought by anyone. No offense to them. They're great. The cookies are legit good. So I said, I'm going to buy some. Instead of you giving me some for play. I stopped doing that because I started noticing that people were trying to give me things and then they're expecting payout. And I was like, no, I want to reserve the right to say this fucking sucks. And I was losing that by getting free stuff. So if you become a YouTuber, don't keep your hand out. And people that suck are going to start putting things in your hand. And you have built a platform to be able to say yay or nay on many things. And if you're out there saying everything is awesome because they give it to you for free, then you lose credibility. So I was more than happy to pay for them because they're legit. They are legit. So I bought this stuff. I bought a dozen yesterday, got a daily reminder. Who are the 2 losers who thumbs down this? The guy who asked the throttle body question? Wilson Combat says, ProCharge P1X, 12 pounds, T56 mag, 355 gears, 373. Well, okay, I don't know what year car. Wilson Combat, I don't know what year car. Gen 1, oh, wait, T56? No, dude, 4 fucking 10s. A T56? You need 4 10s, brother. Love you. Alex, your order should be there by now, and thank everyone for the support. No problem, EPA. See, I buy cookies from the EPA. That's great. No Omaze sponsorships. Exactly. No Omaze sponsorships. Evan Smith says, I used a promo code and he left a tip to help make up for it. So worth it. Love that. Love that. DLP2600 says, Alex, would you buy a GT350 low miles or buy another S550 instead? I would buy a GT350. Guys, the perfect GT350, in my opinion, listen to me, is a Gen 3 cross-plane crank GT350. A Coyote Gen 3 manual GT350, to me, is perfect. It takes away all of the dumb issues the Voodoo causes. All of those stupid, dumb issues the Voodoo causes. Now, if I can somehow make the heads work, that's right, Gen 3 bottom end, GT350 heads, cams that are specific for that cross-plane firing order, and have all the modes work, I think is a perfect car. Because the flat plane crank has inherent silly issues. You know, the resonance, the high revving is awesome. That's great. I don't care. What I love about the 350 is the handling, the brakes, the Magna ride. That I love. Not so much the engine per se. The engine is cool, but unless it's like an 18 to 20, or the 20 is the last year that they made them. I'd probably get a 20, but I still think there's inherent long-term issues with the flat plane crank. So a T56 Gen 3 bottom end, 350 headed 350 to me is perfect. Alex, would you buy a 350? Already got that. Sounds like you could make the perfect Sentry kit from all three brands. That's Monty 540. Jake Long was the one that said that first. Jake Long said, Alex, I would love a Paxton that mounts like a Procharger, which is essentially the ESS kit, right? I would like a Paxton because it makes a bunch of power. That head unit makes a bunch of power that mounts like a Procharger for ease of use. But the problem with the Procharger, in my opinion, is how it mounts. It's easy to get to, but I just think it puts, if it's a stage 2 and up, if it uses the stock crank pulley, no problem. If it uses the auxiliary pulley that extends the crank up by 3 or 4 inches, I'm not a big fan of that for obvious reasons, mechanically. Would you rebuild the Gen 2 motor with 60,000 miles before boost? No, the family, I'd throw it in there. There's nothing wrong with the motor. Put the fucking boost in that bitch and don't worry about it. Out of all the max effort cars that you have driven, which one drove the best all around? That's a good one. Max effort? My GT500. My GT500 has a 4.5 or 4.0 Whipple. I'm not 100% sure what it has. It has a Kenny Bell throttle body. That's right. A Kenny Bell throttle body with Senior's secret sauce to make it work nicely. That thing drives really good. And it's always on at 1100. It's not a daily. I drive it to get ice cream. I drive it to wash it. Or I drove it to the track on Friday. Guys, I drove it to the track on Friday, which is like 35 miles away. Hot as fuck because the trans just exudes heat. But the drive was pretty phenomenal. It's chopping. It's making all this fucking cool noise. And just fucking cruising. Stuck at 3,000 the whole time at 65 miles an hour. And it just idles good. Temperatures are good. Boost is good. Throttle is good. It's hard to beat the GT500. You almost have to drive it to appreciate. We're talking max effort. I've driven Whipple 350s that are fucking amazing. I've driven Whipple Gen 1s that are amazing. I've driven TVSs. And I have not. The only setup I haven't driven is a TVS GT350. It's the only setup I haven't driven. Hey, Alex, which wheel size do you think is better on the S550, 19s or 20s? The rear of the car, of the 19 Mustang, has 20s. It's a GT500 non-performance package wheel setup. Fronts are 19s. I like how 20s look. They fill out the car better. But I like how 19s look in the front. I think 20s in the front are a little too big. So if you can get a 1920 setup, that's fine. But at the end of the day, I think 20s fill the well a lot better on S550s. What about the new Z06 flat plane crank? I already talked about that. Hey, Alex, I just ordered my tune for my 350. Anything I should have in mind to do once I get the base file? No, sir. Suited 1320. All you do is follow the instructions we give you, and life's going to be good. Why does your GT350 sound like a dump truck? Best throttle body for NA Gen 2 Coyote, stock one. I asked earlier, but I don't know if you've seen it. if I get into a Mustang again in the next year, what gen do you recommend? I want auto and boost, Gen 2. In my opinion, to this day, and probably forever, is going to be that the Gen 2 Mustang is the best car to build. The Gen 2 Mustang stock motor, that's the big rub, right? The Gen 1 Mustang is awesome. Solid rear axle, great for drag racing, looks phenomenal. The problem is the motors can't really take more than about, 700, 720, 730 rear wheel horsepower before you have to start worrying about the rods. Not all of them. Some of them have lived a long time. Edwin Martinez's car has fucking ran 8s with a stock Gen 1 motor. I don't know how, but he did. So, Gen 2, we know you can make a 5900 all day, not have many issues. And the 6R80 has an insane amount of aftermarket support. Insane. Blue Streak and Power by the Hour, Manuel, all those guys make parts and build them, and it's just super plentiful. Power adders. All the power adders are vetted. All of them. Kenny Bell, Whipple, TVS, all centrifugals, all turbo kits are vetted. So if you want to go fast now and have the least amount of problems, Gen 2 is, in my opinion, the way to go. What are the potential causes of P0153 code? I got a 14 GT other than a JLT cold air intake. I'm assuming O2 related, but not sure. P0153, let's Google it together. P0153. O2 sensor circuit slow response bank 2 sensor 1. So now bank 2 is driver's side. So usually you don't have an extension on the driver's side, or maybe you do. So bank 2 is the driver's side sensor. Bank 1 is passenger side sensor. Sensor 1 is the front sensor. So yeah, there either is a harness issue, there's an extension extending the O2s to like for long tubes, or look, anytime you see this, guys, circuit. This is a wiring or sensor issue. Nothing to do with the tune. So you could do two things. You can get under it and diag it, look at the wiring, make sure that the wiring isn't frayed anywhere, make sure you didn't go over a puddle recently, or you either have a bad sensor or an issue with the connection or the wiring, or, which is less potential, is the harness that you're using to extend it is not adequate for that sensor. So hopefully that helps you out, brother. Gen 2 6R80 for boost past 800 Jared Wells. You know this, man. He knows it. They're easier. No Gen 3 phaser issues. 10R problems. Exactly. Currently on a 3.8 pulley on a Gen 5 Whipple. So it's about, close to 11 PSI, 10 or 11 PSI. 91 pump gas with boosting to get it to 96 octane. Would it be safe to pulley down to 3.6 or 3.7 on 91? No, I don't think so. 3.6 or 3.7 is going to, well, okay. On 91 with boosting or just on 91? I think with boosting, like what I'm going to do today is buy octane booster. I know it turns my plugs brown. Who cares? But I want to do watt shit now that the trans is fixed. I might blow the motor. We know that. The 7-cylinder is down a little bit. That's why I'm staying local. But I want to do watt shit, and I want to see what air load is. I want to data log it. I want to see if the blow-off valve needs fixing because it's bleeding off potentially air and not getting all max boost into the motor. I want to do all that shit. So with boosting, octane booster, I'm at 14 PSI. So with octane booster, you can kind of get away with everything because you're not octane limited. If you're octane limited like 91, I would not go past 10 PSI, sir. PP2, bullet with the Magnarite, was the closest thing I drove to the 350. Also preferred the leather Recaro's digital dash over the 350 interior, but I would never pay full price for them. That's the other thing, right? The GT350 looks old. The GT350 retains the 15 to 17 Mustang GT nose and lights and everything. They do have different fenders, different bodywork, but like the 2020 GT500 doesn't look modern. You put a 2020 GT500 next to an 18 GT, the front end looks more modern on an 18 GT than a GT500. I think they did a huge mistake using that front end as a platform, but I understand why they did it for packaging. But in my opinion, 18 GTs just look more modern. The headlights look better. The front ends look great, in my opinion, on Gen 2s and GT500s and 350s. But the 18 GT just looks more modern. Whether you like it or not, it does look more modern. How much PSI does it 250 shot make on 87 octane? Whatever the fuck that means. I like to get my hands on a digital dash from a GT500 and see if I can make it work on my GT350. Don't make us fuck with it, please. Don't make your tuner's life miserable. Ride the horse you fucking chose. Just ride out with that horse. If you want to make shit happen, don't ask your tuner for any fucking help. Because you're going to be like, well, I got a performance package, digital gauge cluster, and I want to see the... No, stop it. Stop it. Trinity or Voodoo for a fun street car? Well, that depends. The Trinity GT500 is a bruiser. It's just dumb. A dumb, stupid car. It's an S197, guys, so it's not super refined. But it is a very powerful, very good car to fuck around with. Now, the problem with the Trinity, in my opinion, my car is nothing like a Trinity. Okay, it is a fully built motor, turbo 400, 373s, race car. The Trinity, what I don't love about it is the gear ratios. 266 first gear ratio with 331s. You can go like 65 mile an hour in first. So that's not fun to me. That to me is just too long of a gear ratio. They need like 410s to feel good. Now, a Voodoo fucking is phenomenal. It's like, if you take both at a road course, both cars to a road course, and you not knowing shit about road racing, I guarantee you will go, why in the fuck would I ever drive the GT500? Like, you know, stopping, turning, shifting, accelerating, coming, slowing down from 120. Do that one of these days. Take a Trinity GT500 and slow down from $120. See how that fucking feels. And then if you can get your hands on a Voodoo GT250, do that. Slow down from $120. You're going to go, oh my God. It's like they're not even the same auto manufacturer. They just are totally different feeling cars. A tighter converter would make the 500 way more endurable to drive with less heat and all that torque. I'm guessing it wouldn't hurt all that much. Why would I want a tighter converter if it runs 8.1 at 170 now? Why would I want to change everything about it just to make it street friendly? Why would I want to make it tighter? No. A gear vendor's overdrive, maybe, but that's dumb too. The car's not meant to be a street driven car often. You know, I did it just to say I could because I wanted to get miles on the trains to see, but I'm not going to like change the setup. The converter's like $5,000, dude. Fuck that. Hey, Alex, my car started idling weird Friday night. I went to go data log it, but my N-Gage power's up and it won't connect. Get a new cable, borrow a friend's cable, see if the cable's an issue. If the F-150 wasn't getting Jake's turbo kit, how would you set it up for street toy duty? I wouldn't even own it. It sucks. Owning an F-150 RCSB sucks. Doesn't drive all that good. 10R80s suck. It sucks. I need something in the back. I need to throw shit back there. I need more room. Why didn't you get a quad cab? I'm here to support Jake's. You guys don't understand what I do for certain people. I could sell the Fairmont tomorrow and be happy. I think Jake's business needs the Fairmont to vet parts, to do some work on control packs. It's a Coyote swap 6R80 car. So I keep that setup in the car for Jake. And if he says, hey, I don't need it no more, I'm going to move on to something else. Bye-bye. It's going to get a small block Ford and a stick. The truck. Jake's like, hey, I'm going to get into a turbo kits in the truck. Well, that'd be cool. You know, that'd be cool. I think I need a truck. And what should I get? He's like, I don't know, but I'm going to get an RCSB. And I'm like, I'll get one just to support your kit. And I did. And what's going to happen? I'm going to put it on. I'm going to go 9. Then I'm going to sell the truck. Vet the kit. Make sure the kit gets out there. Do some vetting. Do some tuning. Make sure the truck's happy. I'm going to sell the truck. Think I'm going to keep that truck? No. I keep cars for 2 years and then they go. Because they have to serve a purpose. And after I get a turbo kit on the thing at full weight, I'm not going to king gut the thing. I'm going to go 11s NA. That's the goal. Maybe. And if not, I'll just throw a turbo kit on it. And then once I go 9s in it, for sale, move on to something else. Yeah, I'm not one of those guys. A regular cab short bed F-150 fucking sucks to drive. I didn't buy it to daily on. I bought it to support Jake's turbo kit. The best way I can describe it, it was a GT500 with nosedive, but the 350 would just flattens out and slows so nicely. Exactly. Biggest issue with the Trinity cars, they were designed to advertise as top speed 200 miles an hour. I wish the 350 would come down in price. I would love to have one with a Whipple, but it's just not a street car. Biggest, where'd I got that? GT350 Whipple, Paul's, be dope for sure. Okay. I hate my 10R80 F-150. So do I. I think it's stupid. It's like, blah, blah, blah. And you know what it does cold? It like unlocks, locks, and shifts at the same time. I'm like, wow, stock. Did that shit stock. I'm like, what a piece of shit trans. Why not a Gen 2 RCSB? They're fucking slow, man. The 6R80 coupled with the low compression Coyote, they're fucking slow. Gen 2 auto standalone fuel system C16 direct port nitrous with maximizer 5 controller on E85. What? He wants to use C16 in the nitrous kit and E85 in the tank. Guys, let him know why that's stupid. You want to use C16 in the nitrous standalone fuel system and E85 in your main fuel, like the gas tank. Guys, you guys got this. You guys got this. I don't got this. You know why that is dumb. Alex, I'm on 60 PSI with my Paxton, currently on a 1.460 foot. Woof. Would it be better to hook nitrous up on the button or a watt switch? Watt switch and turn it on like at 3,900 to 4,000. It'll definitely help for sure. Two different stoic fuels. Thank you, Coyote Kelly. Look at you. Fuck. This isn't the peasant chat. This is like a regular chat. I love you guys. You guys are on the money. I haven't had any dumb... I mean, that wasn't a dumb question, but I wanted to make sure that you guys gave him the proper knowledge because there's no reason to yell at the dude. Wrong stoic. Exactly. Stoic. Two different stoic fuels. What the fuck? They're different stoics. Exactly. Stoic. I love you guys. Damn, son, you are nuts. Could you imagine? You know what someone actually asked me the other day, can I put octane booster on a E85? And I'm like, I mean, I don't know what that'll do to it, but I don't think you need more octane on E85. Oh, octane booster, what would it do? And I'm like, I don't know. My 1080 is actually pretty nice on the F350. F350, totally different trans. Why are you hurting Alex's head, dude? Sounds like he doesn't need nitrous. Exactly. Would you entertain Cletus if he invited you to the FF? Oh, the Freedom entertain? What do you mean entertain? Like juggle? Oh, what's up? Oh, hey, what the fuck you want me to do? Entertain Cletus? What do you mean entertain Cletus? Like say yes to? And then what am I going to do? Burn up my equipment doing burnouts? Like you want me to go there and do burnouts and fuck up my shit? No, I'm good. I appreciate you. Look, great channel. Awesome. I don't want to do this cross promotion shit. Get on this guy's channel, get on that guy's channel. No. I'm going to make it or not on my own. Would you get that? That's why I decided to get Explorer ST over RCSB. Aside from the buying them, I just wanted something comfortable daily. Exactly. JD Swag says, got my data logging issue resolved. Dakota said car's running fine. Gonna try the race fuel to concentrate. Gotcha. Godfather's for 50. Oh, he's about to pop. I see the veins in his forehead. Exactly. Stang Mode says, yes, go ahead. Says DOP 2600. Yes, son. It's race gas with nitrous, bro. It's race gas and nitrous in 85. Just do it, son. Let me buy a Cobra to give away. Like, what? Wow. Have you heard when HPT RDP will display learn ethanol content? No, I have not. I think he meant the HP Tuners RTD when it'll display ethanol content. I don't know about that. Hopefully when the app comes out, there's going to be more answers to that sort of question. Alex, for science purposes, if you fill your car up with boosting, what would happen? Boy, is it even combustible? That's a good one. I don't know. I'm not willing to run that risk. I don't even know if it'll start. Do you imagine buying 3 gallons of Boostane and just putting it in and see what it does? Will it even run? Wow. For a second, I thought you were going to end the chat for that question. Nah, we're good. You guys got it. So 10R80 bad for regular driving. I thought you said it was great for watt until 800 horsepower. Oh. You know, oh man, you know, it's a nice, luckily it's really nice outside. I'm okay. I'm okay. But Nazo says, so 10R80s are bad for regular driving, but I thought you said it was great for watt until 800. Do you regularly drive watt? Ooh, come no light. I mean, what the fuck? Regular driving isn't watt. So at the end of the chat, it got really peasant. Well, you don't like the 10R80? I thought you said it was good watt until 800. For regular driving, do you regularly drive watt? Yeah. I go watt every fucking day. I live my life 10 seconds at a time, Holmes. Wow. Fuck me, dude. Unreal. Stang mode with the Cobra, he does everything Alex tells us not to do. Aldo shifts. I think Stang mode listens to my channel and goes, okay, this motherfucker don't know shit. I'm going to do the absolute opposite. I'm going to do the absolute opposite Alex does and watch it work. Okay. Go ahead, buddy. Damn, Alex has my driving down to a T. I see the vein again. Someone ran a car on straight Boostang on YouTube and didn't run. I was going to say, is it even combustible? I live my life a quarter mile at a time, whatever it is. Every light I go watt. Nazo, the 10R80s are fast, 500, 900 wheel when they work, but suck daily driving. Look at Colt 10R80 being like factual and like patient when I'm like, ugh. All the other Mustang YouTube channels are cringe and just try to sell you some shirts. Alex doesn't even make money on his shirts. Big difference. I don't make a dime. So I understand I'm doing it all wrong. I understand that I have to lie to you, tell you it's a giveaway, but you only win the giveaway when you give me money on a $30 shirt. And I'm only going to do the giveaway 2 years later when I've made $25,000 on the shirts. That's how I don't make a dime on merch. Not one fucking dime. If you guys want to have YDBT apparel, go to Vinyl Freaks and Company, buy it. They get 100% of the profit. Alex, that's stupid. I know. But I cannot take it on. It's just more work than I can do. But if you guys want merch, I gave Vinyl Freaks and Company to go ahead and say, Vinyl Freaks and Company, you want to make shirts and you want to have people do it. Do your thing. And hopefully they're making money. I'm helping somebody out. Small business. I do it with the cookie place. I do it with Vinyl Freaks and Company. I'm not in this to just rape you guys for money. I'm trying to get you content. I'm trying to get you information. I'm trying to get you somewhat educated on the subject as far as I can educate somebody. I'm not the smartest guy on the planet. But I'm definitely not in this to fuck you over for money. The only thing I ask for from you guys is like the video, share, subscribe. That's it, which is literally free. You have a YouTube app on your phone, open it up, subscribe to my shit, hit the little bell, interact. That's all I ask for. And it makes me money. So I'm not looking to pull every single little dime off of your shit. I am not going to sell you dirt. I am not going to sell you used underwear. I'm not going to fart in a cup and send it to your house just so you can say, I smelled Alex's fart. That's just so cringy to me. I live my life 14.3 seconds at a time. Mustang V6 guy. It's about family. According to Stang Mode, everyone's just hating on him. We're not hating on him. We just see someone that does everything wrong and call them out. That's all. Yeah, you're doing everything wrong. You know, that's okay. There has to be people like that. There has to be people. Not everyone can do everything right. Someone has to fuck up, you know? And someone has to look at someone and go, all right, let's not do that. But he has his fans, and good for him. And I hope he makes $1 million. I hope he makes $1 trillion. I want him to be, I don't hate on the fucking dude. But goddamn it, does he do everything wrong? Max effort twin turbo 3.7 cycle on a 10 or 80. Don't care. 300 watching, damn near 300 likes. Let's keep it going. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. We actually have more likes than viewers. That's funny. Alex is like that Teachers from Dead Poet Society. Was he broke too? Was he broke too? Sang was a part of that dumb Mustang lifestyle, but hey, maybe they'll give away his blown up GT500. Did it blow up? I hope it didn't blow up. Don't tell me he blew it up. Stop it. It just went like Motec, right? Someone told me it went Motec. I'm like, what? Why? I mean, okay, but why? That's just dumb. Try some F85. At least Alex takes out for dinner first. Exactly. If I'm going to fuck you, I'm at least taking you out to Yard House. Bumble swipes. I'd buy your fart in a mason jar. Does the fart smell like jelly beans?
This smells like jelly beans.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to do one of those. Someone suggested to me one time, you know, Alex, you know, it's a good way of you making money. You can sign up for those things where you call people and wish them a happy birthday or a personalized, but like, are you fucking retarded? Hey, Kevin, this is Yellow Douchebag. Happy birthday, queer. Go suck another dick. Another year of you sucking dick. And I make $5 for that? Fuck you. I'd rather do this.
You can't touch me. You're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch. Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say in my face. Fuck you, ass for that. Everybody.
Oh, Mike. You know, that's what I'm going to do for a phone
You
call.
can't touch me. You're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch. Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say in my face. Fuck you, ass for that. Everybody.
Oh, Mike, you're the best. All right, guys, I'm going to get the hell out of here. Thank you very much for joining me on a Peasant Chat. Wasn't that Peasant? Just 2 questions that were kind of silly, but everything else was on the money. Tomorrow, I'll be doing the dating channel, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, back on somewhat of a schedule. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a YDBT daily, so don't really keep your eyes peeled for that. But if I get froggy and want to get on and not much else is going on in the afternoon, why the hell not? Get you as many shows as possible. Why? It seems to have worked. The last couple of weeks has been really good with engagement. Really, you guys are watching. You guys are engaging. You guys are hitting the likes. And it shows on the channel. So I appreciate that very much. The views are up. The subscribers are up. The money's up. That's what really matters. So if I do another YDBT daily, I'll do it tomorrow and I'll announce it. But dating channel tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Pats play the fucking Bucks. Let's watch that game. And for those of you on Monday, you have to watch the movie Her for the dating channel. Watch the movie Her. That is your homework. And I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good rest of your Sunday. See you later.